So what's the essence of this movie? I'm just gonna give it a 3/10. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing 2022 movie recommendation, well, more like movie ratings. So if you're a movie freak, trust me, you're going to enjoy this video because you won't have to waste your time or your data going through movies to know which is interesting. I've done all the work for you, but can I just say that this is based on personal preference and opinion. You have every right to counter my opinion because what works for me might not work for you. And let me also say that my preferred kind of movies are suspense, thriller, sci-fi, horror, and a little bit of family, children kind of movies. Okay, so having said that, let's get into this video. Okay, so first on my list is The Incredible Batman. It's not Incredible Batman, just The Batman 2022. For me, this movie is a 3/10, and it's simple because it's so long. I mean, the movie is literally 2 hours 55 minutes, just 5 minutes away from being 3 hours. Oh, why make a movie that long? I mean, even if it must be that long, it should be filled with action, a comedy, or horror, something interesting that can keep you on your toes. But the movie was just filled with boring, long conversations, and nah, it's a no for me. So I give it 3/10. Next on my list is Moonfall. I didn't really sit well to watch this movie because I was just watching it shampa like half and a half. Well, I didn't really settle down to watch this movie, but from the little that I picked, from the little that I watched, it was interesting. So I'm gonna give it a 4/10 from the little I watched. Okay, let's make that 5. Next on my list is Master. Can I just say that this movie is really disappointing? I mean, it was meant to be a horror movie, but I didn't see any horror. I really expected more, but the fact that the storyline was just all over the place, and at the end the little heroine died, and I'm like, so what's the essence of this movie? I'm just gonna give it a 3/10. So next is Cheaper by the Dozen. If you are a family lover, if you're a lover of family union, you love children, this is the movie for you. If you're looking for a movie for your children to enjoy, to just sit and watch and have a good family time, I recommend this movie for you. I really enjoyed every bit of it because I love kids. So I'm gonna give it a 10/10. Next on my list is No Exit. Ooh, this movie got me on my toes. It was really interesting, although I didn't like the part that one old man died. I mean, why should an old man die? He didn't have to die. Just for that singular reason, I'm going to give this movie 7/10. Next is In the Forest. From the movie production to the camera settings, the lighting, everything about the movie was whack. I'm sorry to say. If you want to go into making movies, try to do it well. But the movie was just, it was off. From the confusing storyline to the camera that kept shaking, to the poor lighting, to the way they were cutting the videos. It's a no for me. Don't bother. I give it a 0. Next is The Surprise Visit. No need to talk too much. Let's just give it a 5/10. I mean, I expected more, but it started really well. The movie started really well, but going to the middle down to the end, it was 5/10. Let's keep it at that. Next on my list is Deep Waters. I honestly don't know what they were trying to act. It was supposed to be a suspense kind of movie, but I don't know what they were trying to achieve because the movie ended in a very annoying way. Let's just give it 1/10. 1/10. Well, if you watch it, you might have a different opinion, but I mean, the movie was so annoying because the man, okay, it just had, let me just tell you a little bit of it. A man and his wife, the woman kept cheating, and it's not like she was cheating outside the house. She was actually bringing the men into her matrimonial home in the presence of her husband. Her husband will be dead, and you can't do anything. That movie is a 1/10. Let's just keep it at that. Next on my list is Dead on Denial. The movie was, oh gosh, you can see the excitement on my face. I loved every bit of the movie. It was filled with top-notch suspense. Oh my god, I love such movies. Even though I was able to predict who was going to die first, and I was able to predict who planned the whole killing and all. But I mean, I felt like a detective because I was able to predict, and I gave reasons why. I was watching it with my fiance, and he was like, how do you know this is gonna happen? How do you know that's gonna happen? I was like, just leave it to me. This is my field. Okay, I loved every bit of that movie. I mean, that's a 10/10 right there. Dead on Denial, must watch. I mean, if you like suspense movie anyway, it's a must watch. Next on my list is Alice. Alice. It started well. I mean, I love the storyline from the beginning, the whole British slave trade and all of that. But at the end, I expected more from Alice. I mean, although she did what was necessary, I mean, go rescue her people, but I didn't expect it to be just that quick and just that easy. I expected more actions at the end, but I didn't get that. But it was still fine. Well, so I gave it a 6/10. So the next on my list is Adam Project. Oh gosh, this movie was so interesting. I really enjoyed every bit of it. I stayed at one point in my bed from the beginning of the movie to the end. I did not stand up. That's to show you how interesting the movie was. Trust me, it was really interesting. It was all about sci-fi. I'm a big fan of sci-fi movies, and it's filled with comedy, love, romance, family, action. I mean, everything I love in one, so why not? So it's a 10/10 right there. That's all for the 2022 movies. Okay, I'm just going to add 2 bonus. The first one is Hard Hit. This is 2021, I think November, December. If you've not watched it, trust me, it's something you love to watch if you really like action movies. It's a Korean movie, but it's not your popular K-drama kind of movie. It's really interesting. It didn't have subtitles when I watched it, but my TV had this audio language, 2 languages that you have to change from Korean to English, so I just quickly did that. So if you have a smart TV, you can do that. If you don't have a smart TV, or you're watching it on your phone or your laptop, you'd want to download subtitles, but it's really interesting. So I give that a 10/10. Last but not the least is Till Death. This is a 2021 movie also. I think it's November. I watched it last year, November or so, or December, I can't really remember, but it's nice. It's nice. I mean, from the movie cover, you ought to know that it's really nice, filled with suspense. If you're a suspense lover, this is a movie you'd love to watch, and that's a 10/10. That's that about that. Like I said earlier, these are based on my personal opinion, preference, and all of that. So if you have a counter idea on any of the movies, please do well to leave in the comment section. Please do well to tell me. You're free to have your own opinion, or these are just mine. So thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Oh, do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and please click on the notification bell. And yeah, I'm going to see you in my next video.